All right, guys, so continuing on, kind of, again, one that's going to be a review from our left side collar. We're going to continue with this elbow pass from our right hand collar, but this time our opponent's going to square up with us. And I know we went over this before when we were talking from our front headlock to the elbow pass, but again, just it's important to remember we can set this up from the right hand collar. So similar as before, pressuring in. Remember, this hand comes off his head. If I'm pushing into him, again, I don't want to fight against myself. If I'm pushing and pulling at the same time, I'm not really creating anything. Instead, I want to make sure that I'm pushing into him and opening up this hand here. I mean, I don't necessarily really have to do that, but it just is easier because my hand's going to come back this way. It wouldn't really make sense to make a fist there. But it's not really a technical thing. It's just my hand happens to be open here because it is easy to bring it back down. And again, we're creating a little bit more momentum, kind of getting the wind up when we get to that pull part of it. So pushing in. Keeping my dominant foot forward the entire time. I'm not changing our lead foot. As we're pushing them, when we pull, he's going to be a good partner and his head's going to come down as it does. Once we realize that his head's coming down, so this is going to be kind of like when you're in a live competition situation, you're going to have to realize, because if I go to pull him and his head stays strong here, I'm not going to go to the elbow pass. So it's going to be one of those kind of things where you got to kind of feel the situation. Maybe you try to pull him the first time and he keeps his head strong. Like, okay, maybe I'm going to go to something else. Maybe I go to right, left, right. But for this instance, I'm kind of getting on a tangent there. But for this instance, we're going to assume that his neck's going to kind of hang a little bit more, and we're going to go to our elbow pass again. So come this way. So I push in, he pushes back. As I pull down on his head, I have to circle my feet. All right, we got to create this angle. All right, so here, again, chasing this leg down. This time, he's going to be a good partner. He takes that leg away. And again, remember, we want to chase it because we want him to think that's where we're going. And ideally, that is what we want. We want this leg. We want that. But he's going to take that away from us, and we just change our direction and come back to our single leg here. All right, and again, one of them is going to be there. He's either going to keep this leg here, and we can take our high crotch or double, or he's going to circle away from us. Better wrestlers will circle away. We want him to be committed to trying to get away from us here because we're going to meet him halfway. He's basically going to just circle his leg right to me without me really having to go to it. So again, push, here, pull, circle and chase him right to my single leg. And then just again, a reminder and kind of over explaining here multiple times on our positioning, head up, hips in, back straight, 3 feet in a row, driving up. Remember, if I can pinch this leg here using my shoulder, my chest, and my leg, that's good. If I'm standing up too much, this should be an indicator that I'm not in good position. Should be able to hold this position here, and then just give him another little bump to keep his weight on that far foot. And then from here, one thing I didn't mention earlier, and I have mentioned in my single leg video, I want to keep this what I call armpit deep. All right, as opposed to, I don't want to hold this here where there's space, where Tony could turn and kick away. Not great defense.